What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kajun Towboater Reviews. My name is Bo, aka the Kajun Towboater, and today we will be reviewing the Lightning Collection Power Ranger Dino Fury Red Ranger. This is Zato. He comes with in his Ranger form with his civilian head. I wish they would have did two civilian heads. One with just the regular head, and the other one with his Ravcon antenna, or antennae, whatever you want to call it, however you want to say it. He does come with his sword, a lightning effect, and an extra pair of hands. I think it's an extra pair, or it might just be one. I am not sure. I will let y'all know after I open it. I can't. It's kind of hard to see behind here, but let me see. Usually they say it. It just says 5 accessories, so 1, 2, 3. Yep, it must come with an extra pair of hands, not just one, because it says 5 accessories, and I only count 4 with the one hand. But yes, Zato is the Red Dino Charge Ranger. He is from the planet Ravcon. He was one of the Ravcon Knights, and on that planet they created the Sporex. They released the Sporex, and they ended up turning into monsters and destroying the planet. They headed to Earth, so Zato and Ion, who becomes the Gold Dino Charge Ranger, with their original team of Rangers, head to Earth to fight the Sporex beast. And while they're fighting the Sporex beast, they team up with the dinosaurs, which in turn gets the attention of the Morphin Masters. This is the first time in the show that the Morphin Masters are shown or even mentioned, which is pretty cool.
And so, the legendary Morphin Masters arrived.
Hasbro, most people haven't liked what Hasbro's been doing. I love what Hasbro's been doing. It's the first ever Power Rangers, besides the movie that came out a couple of years ago. Even though they didn't state it, this is the first Power Rangers to actually show an LGBTQ Ranger, which is amazing. Some people call it woke. Just because they don't agree with it doesn't mean it's woke. It's just love is love. But Zato, they end up with the Morphin Masters. They end up combining their spirits with the dinosaur spirits, becoming the first Dino Fury Power Rangers. And while they're fighting the Megazord, you find out in a later episode, the Megazord overheats.
Zato, it's too powerful!
The Ultrazord's gonna blow!
Attack! Attack!
And a lot of the Rangers are, it doesn't really, I'm not sure they actually say it. It's more implied that they are killed. Zato gets put into stasis. Apparently, Ion is put into stasis somewhere in a lake on the Mosasaur, the Mosazord. And once we fast forward 65 million years to where Void Knight is trying to find all the Sporex beast, because he wants to bring his love back to life, the woman he loves back to life, and heal her. She's alive, but she's in like this back to tank from like Star Wars kind of thing, and he's trying to capture all the Sporex to bring her back to life. She ends up coming back to life and being the Void Queen, and turning him into the Void King, because he just wanted to make her well again and leave Earth. But apparently she wants to take out the Power Rangers. While there in the forest, Amelia and Ollie, who respectively become the Pink Ranger and Blue Ranger, are found by Void Knight while he's trying to find the Sporex and stuff like that. They end up inside the base for the Dino Fury Rangers, and they meet Solon, or Zolon. Is it Solon? Don't quote me on that. Sorry. Like, I'm watching them. Some of the names slipped my mind at that time. Well, they become the blue and pink Dino Fury Rangers, and Zato, who is in stasis, gets awoken. And apparently the henchmen, who are like the putty patrol of this season, the henchmen of this season, the army, are taken over by Void Knight, and he ends up having control of them. They were supposed to actually help the Rangers and stuff like that, from what I remember on the first episode. But Zato comes back to life. He not comes back to life, but he gets awakened from the stasis pod, and he starts learning new things about Earth. They end up meeting the brother and sister team, who become the green and the black Dino Fury Rangers. They all get jobs at a Buzz Blast, which is kind of like a Facebook / Twitter / it's all the social media stuff combined with like YouTube and stuff like that too. The Comic Relief was their boss. Sometimes she creates a robot called J-Borg to help her. Kind of reminds, like, the way some of the stuff goes. Like, I loved Bulk and Skull growing up. But like from Ninja Steel and I can't remember their names on Ninja Steel. The comic relief characters like that, they're sometimes they push it a little too far. Like, kind of like adding a fart joke where you don't need a fart joke in a kid's show or something like that. And I understand it's a kid's show, but as a grown up, it seems like it's a little. I mean, I know it's played for the kids, but as someone who grew up with Power Rangers, seeing how Bulk and Skull weren't always about the fart jokes, these are they go a little too far. Now there are some points where they do some good things, which is great. I like Amelia's Pop. He's a pretty good character. He has some good comic relief stuff too, but Zato is the leader. He's one of the best leaders that I've seen on Power Rangers. I do. It's because he's not just a leader where he kind of reminds me of Andros from In Space, where he leads. He wants to win, but he has that past, like how Andros had with Zane, and also losing Corone, his sister. He has that past, knowing that he lost his whole team due to decisions he made. So he has that past that kind of not only keeps him grounded, but also, I'm trying to think of how to put it, keeps him worried that it's going to happen again to his new team. But and the actor that plays him, Russell Curry, is amazing at portraying that. He's good. I mean, you don't really hear much about, like, the acting's phenomenal on Power Rangers, but I mean, yeah, there's some cheesy moments. but he plays the fish out of water thing. I mean, he's came to Earth to fight with and he was fighting with the dinosaurs, but he was in stasis for 65 million years, and now he's in this new world with all this technology and stuff like that. And he plays the fish out of water stuff pretty good. Like some of the things they do on there with him and Ion, is just great. I like it. It gives a good like comedy thing, but it also shows how, oh, this is all new to them. It could cause problems because it's things that they may like, and it may cause them to. I mean, it happens a lot with Ion more than with Zato. It can cause them to neglect their responsibilities because, oh man, this stuff's awesome. But let's go ahead and move over to the desk, and we will open it up, check out the figure. But before that, let's go ahead and cue the intro. Alright, and here he is out of the box and on the turntable. And I must say, for this season, I didn't like the suits at first, but they grew on me. I mean, especially now looking at the figure, and being that Zato is the first Ranger of this series to get a figure, it is amazing. I like it. I see no paint flaws in it whatsoever at the moment. Maybe when I have it in my hands off the turntable looking at it, I might find some, may not, never know. But let's go ahead and take a look at his accessories. So he has, to match his suit, he has a pair of hands. So he's got the fist, and that looks more like he's doing a force choke, but he's got those hands. Got a civilian head. Now, let's see, let me zoom in, see if I can get it to focus on the face. Nope, not gonna work right now. But I mean, this looks good. It resembles Russell Curry for a little bit, but I mean, for the look and the resemblance, it is pretty good. Like I said, I wish they would have came with an extra head with his little Ravconian antennae. I don't know how you would say it, Ravconian, I'm just guessing here. But yeah, I mean, for the civilian head, this is good. Comes with his sword. It's where they can put the Dino, the keys in there. I just wish this actually had some articulation on it. That'd have been great. And with the sword, it comes with the lightning effect to put on it. Or we can do like this. It's probably go better this way. So we have the lightning effect on it. And yeah, that is it. Like I said, up until, I mean, I kind of wish the paint on the Morpher was a little more, besides the Morpher just being pure black. That way it could show more detail on it, but other than that, it still looks good. But let's go ahead and take him off the turntable and check out the articulation and everything. Alright, and here he is off of the turntable, and looking at it right now, yeah, some paint would have added some better detail to it, like on the Morpher and things like that. But other than that, besides like a few scratches here and there, I don't really see much paint defects or anything like that. So this is a pretty good figure. Can go ahead and you can put the sword in here. Put it in there, or you can put it in his hand. Let's go ahead, we'll take this out right now. We'll check the articulation. He can look up that much. He can look down that much. And I'm going to go ahead, since I put them on the shelf with their civilian heads, I'll put a civilian head on. Alright. I'll do it. He can look up. He can look up a lot more with his civilian head. Look down. Alright. Got butterfly joints. Double jointed elbows. It's got a bicep swivel. I'm sorry if you didn't see the double jointed elbow. There we go. His wrist. His hands can go down that much. Can go up that much. It's got the ab crunch. He can turn. His head can do a full 360. He can split that much. It's got the thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. He can kick out that much. It's got a boot swivel. His foot can go down that much. Go up that much. Got an ankle pivot. Like most of the figures, got an ankle pivot. He's very... I find that the male Rangers are a lot easier to stand than the female Rangers. Probably because their feet are a little wider than the female Rangers' feet. I don't know why I said feet. But yeah, I find that the male Rangers are a lot easier to stand up. So let's go ahead. We'll get the lightning effect on the sword. I'll fix it later, but there's the lightning effect with his sword. Kind of wish he came with like another weapon or anything like that. I mean, looks like he can hold his sword in either hand. Can do the to grip the. I guess you can do this. He has problems gripping it, but oops, sorry, I hit my camera. But yeah, you can put the sword in either hand, and you can have him grip the handle. As you can tell, that was a major fail on my part. But yes, overall, I like this figure. Like I said when I first started watching it, and yes, I understand this is a kid show, but I still enjoy it. I'm still a fan. I've been a fan since 1993, watching Power Rangers when it first started. And the suits, I didn't like them at first, but they kind of grew on me, and I do end up liking them. I can't wait for them to release more Dino Fury Rangers, and to see what else Hasbro has planned for the Lightning Collection. I do have the Blue Ranger helmet on pre-order, the Lord Draken helmet on pre-order as well, the Power Sword, the Power Lance, and even though I missed it the first round, I thought it was supposed to be coming out this month, but it looks like they pushed it back to around October. I have the Lightning Collection Dragon Dagger on pre-order as well through Hasbro Pulse. So I'm hoping to get all that in to review it for y'all. And if y'all did like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like about this figure. Let me know what you didn't like. Let me know if you like the suits at when you first saw them, or if you didn't, and if they grew on you, if you like them now like I did. Also, like I said in my previous videos, my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok have now changed to the Kajun Towboater. If you search those, you should be able to find me, because it has both of my YouTube channels post on there. One is Kajun Towboater Reviews, which is what this one is, and the other one is Kajun Towboater Plays, where I post all my gameplay video. I haven't posted in a few weeks, but I will start posting that as well. I want to get some reviews done before I head back to work for 28 days. But yes, I also did a Patreon, and if you join my Patreon, once we get up to 100 subscribers, we will start counting down to 200, and at 200 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. I've already started collecting for that giveaway. So once we get up to 100 subscribers, we'll start counting down, and when we get to maybe about 15 to 10 away, I'll start doing the stuff for the giveaway about like, comment, and subscribing. And also, if you go through my Patreon, depending on which tier you pick, I still have yet to decide how many extra entries you do get for each tier, but I will put that in there as well for the giveaways. And once we get up to 200, that's when the first giveaway will be, and then every other 100 we will give giveaways. And if we can get up to 1,000 subscribers, it will be an even bigger giveaway. So, but other than that, I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Thanks for all those who have subscribed to my channels so far. I do appreciate everything. I'm trying to make this better for y'all. Other than that, once again, thank you, and
Thanks for coming out.